Hey G, there's no sound they're saying. You don't have sound. I c- yeah, I can't hear you. Oh no. Oh no. Welcome back you guys. All right. We're going to try to figure this thing out, you guys. We've been having a little bit of technical difficulty this evening. I hope that you can hear me. Yay! You can hear me. Okay, awesome, awesome. Very good. I'm glad that you guys can hear. So, G's gonna work on that. So I have no idea what she was saying. But we're so glad that you guys are here tonight. We're supposed to have a guest tonight, but he has not arrived yet. So hopefully at some point he will show up for our topic. But since we are here by ourselves tonight, I want to just talk a little bit about the upcoming new year. So we know that this week is New Year's, and our New Year's Day is going to be on Thursday. And so want to talk a little bit about setting intentions for the new year and getting ready to do your thing in 2026, right? So G will figure that out. And we thought it was me this entire time that was having the issue. So yeah. So she's coming back in, and hopefully we're gonna nope, no sound. No sound. All right, so let's talk a little bit about our intentions for 2026. As we know, January coming up is World Carnivore Month, right? And so this is a great time. Why don't you guys give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're already a carnivore, and give me a thumbs down if you're not yet a carnivore. But this is a great time for you to try carnivore with us during World Carnivore Month, because the fact of the matter is there's going to be so many millions of people that are going to be trying it with you. And we know we talk every week here about how amazing carnivore is, and how eliminating sugar out of your diet can be such a game changer, right? It can really help you deal with your health issues. It can help you get rid of your sugar cravings.
Can you guys hear me?
Yay!
No.
We can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm on the microphone for the computer versus my Yeti. Okay,
Okay,
so
yay!
ooh, child, and I was doing so well. I was in a flow. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. And I have no idea what you were talking about. So we kind of just pivoted to
Oh,
World
I can't even
Carnivore Month.
imagine what that's gonna look like in the replay.
Oh Lord, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it.
Okay, okay. All right, look, let's
But
start over.
yeah, we know that World Carnivore Month is here. It's upon us, and it's a great time for you to try carnivore. And when we talk about elimination of sugar, let's go through this again, G. When we talk about elimination of sugar, why don't you tell the people what we're talking about?
Everything outside of me. But listen, let me. I want to pick back up where y'all didn't hear me, because this is the end of the year, and it's probably a reason why Mr. Charles hasn't shown up, because Robin and I, we met up and we were talking about this 2025 year, and I feel good that at the end of 2025, what I said I was going to do, I did it. And I'm not just talking carnivore. I stayed on my food carnivore all of 2025.
Me too.
Did not waver in regards to food. Now, I can't help if they had did something in seed oil or something like that. I can't help that. But every provision that I've made, I did. We started a movement challenge. I put the challenge out to some of you guys. That's me looking for you. So hopefully I see you in 2025. And with that, it is 14,400 steps a day. And I committed to do that every day, because one of the things that I was talking about, one of the things that I was talking about when you couldn't hear me is, remember that time that you started exercising and about 2 weeks in, you kind of gave up, and then you got with a friend and decided to do it again. And then you thought to yourself, man, well, where would I be if I didn't stop that last time? And so I got sick and tired of that. And so I said, I'm going to do this every day for 1 year. And when I say to you, the ladies can tell you, I've been sick, I've traveled, I not too long ago, for whatever reasons, I couldn't bend my big toe. Neither one of them. But I did them steps every day because I didn't take no for an answer from myself. So there are other personal things that I did in regards to my grandchildren and stuff like that. But y'all, some people talking about they're not ready for 2026 and all of that. I rocked it in 2025, and I'm giving myself all of the clout in regards to it. And because I did it, I know I can do it again. So 2026 is going to be off the chain for us. Be a part of it, because it's coming whether you want it to or not. You know, I had a friend over at the house the other day, a couple days ago, and I said, what would be the chances that we met up at this moment? You better quit playing. We always say tomorrow's not promised. So you can easily not have that tomorrow, because today was your chance. The person you need to be upset with is everything outside of your house that tricked you into thinking that that was food you were eating all this time. But it was just something for you to house so they can keep making money off of you. I share with a young man, I say, listen, the moment that you're born, you stamp with a birth certificate number. Then you can't go do anything because you stamp with a social security number. You've been a commodity since you got here. They want to make money off of us. Take your health back. Start doing your research. Look into it. There you go. Come on, Robin. Come on back in.
All right. Yeah. So we want you to join us for World Carnivore Month and eliminate sugar. So what I was driving towards is that elimination of sugar means elimination of all carbohydrates. And they've been telling you that carbohydrates are mandatory, and they are not. They've been telling you that fiber is mandatory, and it is not. So trying carnivore for 1 month for the month of January can be a life changing. It could be a life changing experience. I think about G because she was vegan. She went from vegan. I mean,
that vegan baby. Y'all was at the top of the food chain. You couldn't tell me nothing. Because you know, that's what we've done. We've placed them vegans way up here. And it's like, ooh, you start feeling shame if you're a vegetarian. Listen, I'm a vegetarian, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to get rid of this chicken, or I'm trying to get rid of this. Oh, well, no, that's not. Who is that? The vegetarian. I'm trying to get rid of some of the cheeses and some stuff I don't want to really get rid of just yet. You going the wrong way. I was headed in the wrong direction. And I'm so thankful that the cows did this in the road and say, turn around, you're going the wrong way. Right. The answer was not eat more chicken or eat more lettuce.
Right.
Who told you to eat kale? We're not going to, you know what? I'm really, really, really trying to, because I know survival wise, I know we use vegetation and berries and stuff like that for medicinal use. I understand that. But I'm just trying to see what was the point, because I love saying this on here and I'm going to keep saying this. Kale used to be the decoration on the salad bar ice. And now all of a
Right.
sudden, well, somebody just turned around and said, "Ooh, this look good," and then put it on the plate
And we start
and then
eating it up.
and start eating it because parsley used to be the garnish on the steak.
Right.
Now all of a sudden it's everywhere. Who told us to do it? So is this one of those where we kind of sit back and let that person try? Well, they ain't died yet. And it's, well, I guess it's okay for us to eat. Not understanding all of the other avenues it's opening you up for.
Right. So, G, why don't you tell us a little bit, share with us some of the changes that you have experienced by just going carnivore?
You know what? You were talking about interviewing me one time, and I think this would be because since it's the end of 2025, let me share this. I'm not bulletproof, contrary to popular belief. But when I said to you I had not food cheated this entire time, I meant that thing. I stand 10 toes down with my chest out. Okay. Being on the ship and everything is free for me. So I can't say that enough. Everything is free for me. My laundry, everything is free, including Bailey's in my coffee. And so I've shared that on a live Monday in regards to, but y'all, let me tell y'all something. Quit playing with yourselves. So let me tell you, and maybe you'll find yourself over in this if you're on a weight stall, especially. I had no problems whatsoever telling you guys I will never be over 150 pounds ever in my life. I hovered around 139, 140. I might get up to 142, somewhere over in there. And I'm on the ship, had not gained weight, none of that. I started doing a little Bailey's in my coffee. So I might do one Bailey's the entire cruise. Then it came where nothing happened. Okay, so maybe Bailey's is safe because I chose it because it is a dairy product. It's animal based for me. Don't come for me because that's my train of thought. So I drank that. Now it's getting up because, see, this is almost as if I said to you that I have been cocaine free for the last 7 years. And because I was doing so well, I decided to do just a little bit with my friend. And the next day, I mean, I didn't go get any more. So I feel that I'm at a place in my life where I can be okay, that I can do just a little Coke recreationally because I've gone so long. Do you hear how this is sounding? And do you see this is going to be a slippery slope for me, right? So I'm gonna still hang out with the same friends and all this other stuff. And then before you know it, I'm finding myself doing a line in the bathroom. Now, calm down. I'm using that because mine was Bailey's. I want you to know they're the same. One is legal and one is illegal, but they both will destroy you. So here I am now. My back is starting to hurt because this liquid sugar in the form of orange juice, apple juice, grapefruit juice, iced tea, the sweet tea, the sodas, the Gatorades, all of these different things are liquid sugar. They go straight to the bloodstream. No ifs and buts about it. They are the worst, and that's the thing that we do the most. You get that big gulp, you get that slurpee, that icy, all of that. You are bypassing everything straight to the bloodstream, sending your insulin out the roof. I didn't know that. I'm trying to figure out how did I go from being okay to now all of a sudden my back is hurting. And when Robin had joined us on the cruise, I looked at her and said, I actually want a Percocet. My right hip, for whatever crazy reason, now is like, it's bothering me. You don't get to pick which old illness you had to come back. I need for you to
Right.
know that you don't get to turn around and say, well, you know what, I'm going to have a little bit of this. And if by chance, I get a little stiffness in my hands, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'm going to enjoy this right now. You
Mhm.
don't get to pick that. So what I decided to do for me, because I'm serious about me. I'm not playing when it comes to me. Now, you might want to do you, but see, I've had people close to me to die, and I've also had people close to me where I had to care for them, and I don't want to do that to any of my loved ones. I really don't. I know the labor that I had to do for them. I know the mishaps that happen, and you have to clean the soil and all of that. I don't want. Did I do? Of course I do. Would I do it again? Of course I would. That was my daughter. That was my mom. But I want to take it to another level and say, I love them who's here with me more than them having to have to take care of me. I don't want them to have to take care of me. And so I found myself back in pain. The thing that kept me, that was my why to not do this. But I'm thinking food. It just can't be these simple, naturally flavored carbonated drinks. It just can't be this simple. This is just this little liquid. It's going straight to the bloodstream. So I decided to come home and do a 5-day fast. The first 3 days was only one container of water and nothing for the first 3 days. Day 4 and 5, I implemented some broth, but no more than a cup and a half for the day. By day 4, I don't know what happened. I could not lift my arm. And both of my big toes, the joints, were like locked. I could not bend them. But I still got my steps in.
Yes,
I'm
you
not going to
did.
tell you how I was looking trying to get those steps in and all what it is that I did because I had made a commitment to myself. And I even thought, I said, what if you messing up, girl, and this won't be reversed? I say, well, I'll die trying because I said I'm going to do it. And if I have to roll on the floor for 14,000 steps, I would have done it because I made that promise to myself. And that's where I am in my life right now. And so I shared this story because I got frustrated because now all of a sudden some illnesses are happening to me that I had never experienced before. The only time I couldn't lift my arm, I got a shot. And a couple of days later, the soreness, and I couldn't lift. I couldn't put deodorant on. I literally had to lean up and try and pry my arm to rest it to put deodorant on. It came from the liquid sugar that I had because I'm carnivore. So my body is extremely sensitive. So what I used to can do, I no longer can do.
Right.
And
Yeah. So I want to just say that I've recently had another person that was telling me that they were on a little bit of a slippery slope with those drinks, like hidden sugars and carbohydrates in drinks. They didn't realize that the drinks had carbs. And so I'm going to show my email up here for Thomas that's looking to get us on his show. So um, that's my email right there. You can email me and we will get to make sure that G gets it also. But
yes.
yeah, so it is a slippery slope, right? It is, you need to be looking at your labels and understanding what the carb count. Look at the label and see what's in this stuff, right? Those long lists of chemicals are not good for you. So, looking at the label is very important. Um, and so just because something tastes good doesn't mean that it's good for you. Right, G?
Robin, what are some of the things that you are looking forward in 2026?
I'm looking forward to Impact. Is anybody coming? Yeah, the tickets for Impact are going to be going on sale at the beginning of 2026, and I'm super excited to see you all there. It's going to be so amazing. Impact 2025 was awesome, and Impact 2026 is going to trump it.
Yes, it
So
is.
we are
I
very
can't wait.
excited. We are very, very excited. September 5th, 2026, we will be right here in Kalamazoo, um, having a great time at Impact. So that is one of the things that I'm looking forward to. Um, I definitely, want to continue to do coaching. So as you may or may not know, I launched my coaching practice at Impact 2025. So I'm looking for people that need support, hand holding. Let me walk with you on this journey. And so that coaching thing I'm really passionate about it because people need support. They need to have somebody to help them walk through it. And so I just remember, and G, I don't know if you felt this way. You had your husband with you. When I first started Carnivore, I was the only person that I knew that was doing Carnivore. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffed up. But and it was very lonely. It was lonely, and plus I was talking about carnivore all the time, and my people were looking at me like I was crazy. They thought I was going to kill myself by eating all this meat and fat, and you need to have some vegetables. And no, you don't. No, you don't. I haven't had a vegetable in over 2 years now, so it's getting close to 3 years now. No vegetables. So just continuing to build that coaching practice and support people. 14,400 steps a day, right? So
I
I'm
pretty
not
much
going
did a 10K every day this year.
yeah. I did not accomplish that every day in 2025, but my objective is to do it in 2026. So I've already gotten started, and I'm doing whatever I need to do to make sure that those steps get done before I go to bed at night. And so, and utilizing that time strategically, really, because it does take quite a lot of time to get that amount of steps. For me, it takes an hour and a half at least, depending on my speed and my pace. And so, what else can I do during that time to be more strategic with it and not just, scroll on my phone or kind of use that as a time waster because my time is precious. I'm a busy person. So I need to utilize that time well. But I do want to be able to say next year, this time that I did complete my goal of getting my 14,400 steps a day every day in 2026. So that's a few of the things that I'm looking for.
Yeah, I say that's my minimum, but of course I normally do 15,000 or more. But then another thing that I've added is that by the end of 2026, I'm not going to even look the same. I'm going to make the muscles pop out. So this is going to be a year y'all gonna be sick of me because I'm getting ready to, baby. Yeah, doing this, and I'm talking. You gonna be wait. You you gonna be able to see it. Yes. And I turned 62 this year, and those are the things that I want to do. It's just those things. Like
Yes.
just truly take care of me. I love my husband and the life that we're building together. And there's so many places I want to see. And I want to just see how well I can travel as a carnivore. And so I am making a commitment. I'm going to say it here because then I already said it to him. And once I say it, I got to hold myself to it. I am going to track my every day to help people see the steps in 2-minute things every day in 2026.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I'm looking forward to that. Y'all know what that means. Y'all gonna get short from G every day. Come on, G.
Yes. I said, okay, I'm getting ready to see because I don't know, maybe you think this is really difficult. And so not only do I commit to come in here on Mondays No matter where I am on the globe, I could be in the middle of the ocean and I'm still coming live to you guys as
Yes.
best as I can.
Absolutely.
So then I'm going to take it up a notch and actually show you what I do every day. And then some of you will be like, this looked like what she did yesterday. Food. I'm still that. I can't wait for y'all to see just how I eat. And then you'll be
Wait,
like,
it
oh,
is so awesome.
I'll get bored with that. I'll get bored with that, baby. I'm getting fine with that. I'm living longer with that. I got people that don't have to take care of me with that. So if this is what I got to do to have this abundant life, abundance it is.
Yes.
Or I can continue on eating that way and introduce back the high blood pressure, the fibromyalgia. Probably by then, I know I'll be straight up diabetic because of how I've reduced. I would send my insulin and poor pancreas into a diabetic shock just by going back to eat that way. So if that's what you want for your 2026, have at it. You need another reason, another moment, another everything to get you to take care of you. Can you see the difference between Robin and I? Did y'all hear what Robin said? Look, she said, I'll hold your hand. I'm that one. I'm that coach. Here you go. Every time you do, I'm gonna be doing this right here and make you
We have a comment in here from Drop Toes Roll. Can't really watch right now, but as a man, really want to know for later. Listen, how to handle menopause for my wife in the near future. Always learning. So, Drop Tazro, hopefully I'm saying that right. Our guest, Charles Maddox, did not make it. And so we will get him rescheduled because we definitely want to talk about menopause. This is something, I mean, all women go through it, right? And he just did a series, a documentary. He's pretty awesome. He's done a few documentaries, but he just did a documentary on menopause. So we'll get him in here. We just got to figure out what the timing is going to be because he did not make it today. So thank you for bringing that up.
Yep. And I think that's right where we need to end it. We're going to get back with the doctor. We will see you guys next year. Did y'all catch that? We will see you next year. Get in where you fit in. Please decide what it is that you want to do with your life. Put those medical bills and all them prescriptions behind you. Most of you are not feeling well. It's because of the side effects. Until next year. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.